Barack Obama has brand new goals, a brand new vision for how we're going to deal with climate change, and he's set to announce them at a conference at the UN. Get a load of this. This is really, really disturbing. There was a report put together on AmericanActionForum.org, and I want to read you some of it. As the world meets in Paris at the UN conference on climate change during the first 2 weeks in December, okay, so that's when Barack Obama is going to announce this brand new goal of his. It is important to take note how the U.S. has already regulated greenhouse gases. According to American Action Forum research, regulators, get this, have already imposed $26 billion in annual costs to greenhouse gases and have proposed an additional $1.7 billion. However, to meet President Obama's climate goals, the nation will have to spend up to $45 billion more each year by 2025. So spending's going through the roof to fight climate change. Spending will continue going through the roof to meet Barack Obama's noble and ambitious new climate change goals. But it gets worse, folks. The article continues, what are the benefits of these investments? According to the EPA, this is according to the EPA, previous actions will avert a combined 0.0573 degrees Celsius of warming. So the actions we have taken as a country to prevent climate change, to prevent global warming, to prevent our inevitable doom, all these regulations from the EPA and the Obama administration will avert a combined 0.0573 degrees Celsius of warming. Well, thank God we put in place all these job-crushing regulations. Because without them, the Earth right now would be 0.0573 degrees Celsius warmer than it is now. Thank God. Thank you, President Obama. Meeting the President's 2025 goals could add reductions up to 0.125 degrees Celsius. In other words, full achievement of the President's climate goals will cost more than $73 billion in annual burdens to alleviate less than 0.2 of 1 degree of warming. This is just pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. And you know, for a guy that goes around talking about common sense solutions all the time, this really isn't common sense. As a matter of fact, it's lacking a lot of common sense. If you ask me, there's no common sense in this whatsoever. Over $73 billion in annual burdens. Again, this is coming from regulations to the year 2025 to meet Barack Obama's new goals. $73 billion in annual burdens to fight global warming and reduce global temperatures by less than 0.2 of 1 degree. It's just amazing. It's just absolutely amazing to me how this man is so willing and so ready to destroy jobs, to injure the private sector, to tank our economy, to add more and more billions of dollars to the federal debt, to really do nothing. I mean, 0.2 of 1 degree of warming. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. And yet we got to do it. It's urgent, they tell us. The oceans are rising, they tell us. I see, I watch National Geographic because I like this show, Alaskan State Troopers. And they keep playing this commercial over and over again with Bill Nye about how global warming is going to kill us all. And one guy in the commercial says, I really don't see any humans still being alive by the year 2030. Oh. But yet we gotta act now or else we're going to all be doomed. President Obama tells us this. The media tells us this. And yet all of this, these regulations, the EPA, everything, is doing nothing. Oh, I'm sorry, it's doing something. It's alleviating less than 0.2 of 1 degree of warming.